Welcome to the Robin Zodiac Show. Here every Friday between 7 and 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 10 to 11 p.m. on the East Coast. Welcome, Robin Zodiac, by calling in with your sample question. Now here's Robin.
Hello, spirit fingers. So once again, we have a really full switchboard. And last week I was a bit under the weather. I'm back and I'm really excited to get to all your calls. So please understand these are one question calls. Doing this every Friday night, trying to hold my time slot for Friday. And then Sunday I do a half-hour show. Last Sunday, only had a few calls. So if I don't get a chance to get to your call tonight, because we've got so many people lined up, please understand Sunday, if you get an opportunity, you can always take the number and call me between 12 and 12:30 Pacific Standard Time. That's California time. So that would be 3:30 on the East Coast. So just to let you all know, it's been a great run. Really excited about all the calls and the readings are great. And I'm really excited to get feedback in the future. I know I've only been doing this for a month, I think, now here on Blog Talk, but I just wanted you to know we're going to keep it up and hopefully build some long-term relationships. And if you want an in-depth personal reading with me, do take my number. It's really easy to remember. It's the number 8 with the French word psychic. It's PSYCHIQUE. Instead of a C at the end, it's QUE. So that's the telephone number is 877-924-4783. So we are going to move right along and we're going to go to the first person that called. And that's area code 780. You're on the line.
Hi, Robin. How are you?
Good. Who's this?
It's Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. How can I help today?
I'm curious if this is coming to love. I've been single quite a while.
Okay, let's see here. Well, the first thing that I pull up is success. I feel like you're going to meet somebody that is definitely single and that is available in regards to an emotional relationship along with a physical one. But I am getting change in the next 6 weeks to 8 weeks. So it does feel that there is someone new coming in before the end of the month. I also feel like there seems to be a young man around you, Michelle. I mean, he's not a young man. He's younger than you that definitely has a fondness for you too. So it does feel like he might make his feelings or his intentions known when you're feeling those butterflies and meeting someone new. It does feel like somebody around you is going to say, wait a minute, I've always wanted to date you. So it does feel like, not to complicate things, but the reason why I bring this up is I've written about it in my ebook, Secrets to Win a Marriage Proposal, that when you meet your soulmate, it seems like temptation comes in, so I always say that that's a sign that you met someone significant more than going back to the past. Mm-hmm. So, Michelle, do you know who this man is? It seems like he could be younger. I mean, even if it's like, a few years, a few weeks younger, is there somebody around you that is fond of you? Or I felt like they haven't showed you, but you kind of know.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not sure offhand.
Okay.
No, but I'm going to call you for private readings. I'm definitely interested.
Sounds good.
Because you kind of, I think, predicted something about my work coming up, and I kind of just want to dive a little bit deeper.
Okay, great. All right, let's do a private. And like I said, I'll be back on Sunday, but I appreciate your understanding. We got to keep the calls going. So thank you again, Michelle.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay, we're going to move right along.
Hi.
520. Who's this?
This is Lisa calling you now.
Hi, Lisa. Good to hear from you again. How can I help tonight?
Oh, well,
my boyfriend and I are going to meet on Tuesday to sign some legal documents. Do you see that going through?
Yeah, I see money. So it does feel like this is a good, successful opportunity. It does feel like it's a win-win for both of you. I do see you very worried, for the next 4 days. It does feel like, try to relax, get a massage, not try to escape with a movie or enjoy your time, because it does say that there's success coming, but that you're very worried about it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's good to know, though. It'll happen.
Yeah, I got success with two different types of money. One does seem to be regular, good income coming your way, and the other one does seem to be like a bulk of the money. So I'm not sure if that is the bulk is having to do with the company that you work for, or it's like comes in two different ways, or it's a commission plus you also get a salary attached to it. But I saw success with two ways of income coming to you when it comes to money.
Oh, great. Oh, thank you.
Sure.
Well, it's property that we're signing for.
Oh, okay. Fabulous. So, yeah.
I paid for a reading on your line, but I guess I'm still waiting to hear from you.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. How did you pay? Through through PayPal?
I put my credit card there and everything, and they took my money, and then there was a place on it that said click for a call, and it was your name.
Right.
And I did, and let's see, I went on your the blog description. I don't have the computer in front of me right now.
Oh, okay.
On the blog description, it gives a name of a website to go to. I think it's
Keen. Keen?
Well, there were several though when you came up, and one was live. It was called
live advice for you.
Advice.
Yeah, I have a real hard time connecting with the phone. I've tried to talk to the owner, but her mother passed away within the last 6 months, so that line has gone stale. So once again, I'll try to get a hold of her, knowing that there's money in that account so we can do a reading. But thank you for telling me. Once again, I will look into that. But it was something with the phone system.
Maybe I should call them too. Maybe I should call
them definitely. Definitely.
And say that I talked to you and you didn't even know about the call, because I've been waiting. I've been carrying my cell phone all day.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Once again, that's something I don't know. I've told her in the past, but like I said, her mother's from another country. Lots of details need to be addressed, and I'm sure with the emotional that she's under, I haven't bothered her about it. But now that I know, I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that, we can generate some income for her too. So that's great. Thank you so much. And definitely do write her, and I will address it probably in the morning. But let's do a reading this weekend.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure, Lisa. Thank you. All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, you too. Bye.
Okay, we're going to move right along, and we're going to go to area code 775. You're on the air.
Hi, Robin. This is Wendy from Sacramento.
Hi.
I'm so glad you're feeling better.
Yes, I am. And I figured out what it was. It wasn't the shampoo. It's the strawberries. So when I was a kid, yes, I wasn't allowed to eat strawberries as a kid. And then I was eating strawberries and never showed any reaction. And the last 2 times I've eaten strawberries, I got welts. So it does have a trace of iodine in it, like strawberries and seafood. And so that was the reaction. So it wasn't my shampoo. It was something that I ate. And Yeah, so thank you, Wendy. Yeah, but I'm good. I'm good. Once again, like I said, I always am left with a new freckle after that. So, lesson
I
learned.
definitely said prayers.
Yeah,
I know a
exactly.
lot of your callers said prayers, including me for you.
Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate it. So you sound good. You sound like you're really in a good headspace. How can I help tonight, Wendy? What is your question?
Well, I a family member, by the grace of God, helped me financially. She gave me a gift because being on disability, I wasn't able to pay my rent. So I was so thrilled. I went on the apartment portal and I paid 6 different payments of rent ahead. And I sent a very descriptive email to my sister who I share rent with. And I love my sister, but she decided not to pay rent because there was such a huge credit out there. And if she had lost her job or was ill or something like that, then I would step up and I'd say, we're sisters, we need to help each other, but it's not that way. So it ended up that I paid the entire rent for September plus the water bill. And so God helped me to get a refund of the overage from the CEO of the company. And so realistically, my sister needs to step up and pay the entire month of October by the 5th. And I let her know that I don't have a penny extra and that I stated I'm sure she doesn't want to have any late fees and that we both have perfect rental history. So I love her dearly, but it's been a lesson to me to drop parameters. Will Leslie pay the entire month and water bill, rent and water for October, by the 5th of October?
Yeah, I did see that. It seems that there's going to be a struggle, but you said by the 5th. I mean, I feel like it does seem to be going through. I don't feel like there's any disruption with your credit. I mean, it seems that she's taking advantage. Of course, that's what you're telling us all. So, and she is a sister, and you know how family they feel sometimes entitled. Well, most times I have to tell you. So, of course, that's the currency that you're pushing on. But honestly, I feel like it's going to happen. But you might have a disagreement or a bit of an argument over it, but I do see it's going to happen, meaning that you may have to pressure her or drag her to the water to drink. But it seems like it's going to go through, Wendy.
Well, I have a very exceptionally sweet and kind and giving nature, and she knows that. So, bottom line, there's tons of proof in black and white, that when I paid ahead, it came out of my bank account. And so that's good. And my sister relationship is more important than money. But I'm on disability right now, and I'm trying to wait. I'm starting my Social Security, so it's a very critical time for me. So I am proud of the way I phrased the emails. They were very loving and supportive, and I let her know. I let her know 2 weeks ago, that I won't have 1 cent extra. So she's not speaking to me. I don't know why, because I've been very kind and sweet to her. But maybe we'll get closer someday. I hope. But also, I have an injury attorney regarding being rear-ended in a taxi cab on March 9th, and I'm supposed to do water therapy to help me to get stronger, and I can go at like a community pool. I really don't want to. It doesn't seem that clean to me. There's another place that would be more expensive, but they're looking into seeing if we can do this on a lien from my settlement. And I emailed my attorney and I said I've been referred to this, and this is what we need to do. So will the lien be approved or not? If it's not approved, then I'll just do the Easter sales pool.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be approved. And I'm very glad that you're going to make that commitment. Like I said before, it's wonderful. And yeah, Wendy, and once again, I appreciate the call, but I do have to keep moving. So let's do a private and we'll talk then. Okay? Take care.
Okay, so I think you said it would be approved for the lien, right?
Yes, you're going to be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
My pleasure. You too. Okay, we're going to move right along and we're going to go to area code 347. You're on the air.
Hi, thank you for taking my call. This is Tamika calling from New York.
Hi, Tamika. Thanks for calling in. How can I help tonight?
I just wanted to know if you pick up anything with my current job. I really hope to leave it sometime soon because it's a lot, and I'm just wondering if you see anything with that, or if you see anything with love for me, because I'm also lonely in that area.
Okay, well, I only have enough time to answer one question. So now with work comes up. It says that there's positive changes coming and that there's money coming through for you. But I get science. So Tamika, are you in nursing or anything around medical, or is this more computer science? Because I get science.
I work, right now I work as a receptionist at a medical office.
Okay, because it does feel like there's more money to come. I also feel that, there's success with you pursuing some sort of licensing or credentials outside of work, meaning, taking some classes or it says that there's happiness to come if you did decide to do it. And I felt that work might even pay for it or give you some sort of incentive, or it might even, the suggestion might come from them. But that's what I feel is going to happen to increase the money that I see happening in the future. And when I say the future, I mean, it could be February, but I got 2 months. So it could be as late as February, or it does feel like it could be mentioned before the end of the year. And it takes a few months to actually make the deal and, once again, get the credentials under your belt. But I see a lot of happiness in your current job. I know you said that you really would like some change, but I feel like the change is coming more with expanding your tasks with your current position and earning more money. And like I said, it does feel like it's going to take a bit of time, but not that long. So that's what I'm getting tonight, Tamika.
I really want to leave this office, like leave this company, but you don't see me leaving the company?
Not anytime soon. If you do, it does feel like it's next year, but I actually felt that there was a burst of inspiration with your current job, meaning that I didn't see a change happening right away, but I saw a change when it came to your duties or your requirements or, something that you're inspired to do to make more money. But it does feel like it's through the medical industry. So, and like I said, I felt like your job was either requesting, saying, Tamika, do you want to take this class and we'll pay for it, and then that way you can, have this, title, or they're going to strike a deal. But I didn't feel the deal was going to come for a couple months. And, I do see that you really do want to make some changes because you feel kind of held back where you're at. But I feel like the change of companies coming next year, but the change within the companies coming within a matter of months.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Where I am is just horrible.
Yeah, it is really hard these days, but I do feel like timing is everything. And I just feel like your timing is more like next year. Well, hopefully I'm wrong and this inspires you to, really pound the pavement. But like I said, I saw more coming within that was going to be helpful with the new job and a lateral move with money, meaning that you're going to have more money when you apply for your next job. You're going to be in a better position to be able to negotiate.
Oh, so lateral move, meaning this job is going to train me more to stay with them.
Right. And then you might get you might be pulled away to another company and, make the same, if not more, by leaving, meaning that you have more value in your services in the medical community. So I felt it had something to do with what you're at. So once again, you got to keep me posted. So thank you so much, Tamika. Definitely call me again and we'll take another question another time.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye now.
All right.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. We're going to move on to area code 561. Where's 561? What state is that in?
Oh, it's Florida.
Florida. Oh, wonderful. And what part of Florida? Are you by the coast or?
Yeah, South Florida, Delray Beach.
Great, fabulous.
Yeah, it's between Miami and the Palm Beaches.
Wonderful. Yeah, I'm planning on making some trips down there. I have been thinking majorly about making a scenery change, but definitely going to be visiting Florida. I have a really good friend that's moving back there actually on Monday. So I'm not going to have a chance to see her here. She told me it's a strange name. I asked her if it was Clearwater and she said Naboo or something like that. Anu or something. Yeah, something like that. I think it's next to Clearwater.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the other coast. It's probably by Tampa. Was it Lake Nona?
That's it.
Orlando?
Yeah, Nano. Listen to me. I sound like Mark and Mindy.
That's nice there. That's by Orlando. It's by Winter Garden, Windermere,
Nice.
Lakeland. It's really nice over there.
Yeah. So my friend is moving back on Monday, and since I'm not going to be able to see her until after she moves, I'm going to have to go down there. But I'm really excited, and I'm planning on really checking the scene out.
Because now it's very hot right now.
Right.
So your best bet would be like the end of October.
Right.
Beginning of November.
Right.
It will be a little bit cooler.
Yeah.
I'm home on a Friday night. I guess. Well, you are. I'm just wondering if I'm going to meet anybody I'm going to like. Any dating or anything. It's been like a long time.
Yeah, definitely. I get like a place that you seem to meet him. I mean, not all the time do I get this information. So I want to tell you that it seems like it's a place with a musical venue, like live music, a jazz place, something like that, is a good idea to, do it every Friday night or a regular routine, because it seems like you're going to meet somebody from, the scenery that I'm picking up on tonight. So I just wanted you to know that, if there's a place local that does have live music, usually it is on a weekend night, that Friday would be a good idea, because it does feel like it's going to change the direction of not only meeting someone, but it does feel like meeting more people, because it feels like his routine is at this place also. So so you feel like there's success coming up. I am getting October. Of course, this is last weekend of September. So it feels like in the next 5 weeks that you'll be calling me back and telling me that you met somebody. So I get a lot of music. I mean, it could be that he's musical and takes you to a musical venue, on your first date. But I do feel love is in the air for you. And I keep getting 5 weeks, or hopefully 5 days would be in October. But realistically, 5 weeks would be the end of October when things are going strong. But to get to there, I just feel like a regular routine, once again, same place, same night of the week, is going to lead you to this man that I keep seeing coming in for you.
Is he cute?
Yeah, very cute. I feel like you wouldn't have anything but. You're looking for somebody that has sparks, and that, that you can get along with, and that's honest and has integrity. So he's really cute. I mean, he's probably going to look. Yeah, he's going to look cuter to you.
Find it.
What?
It's hard to find it. That's why,
It is really hard to find your soulmate. It's not every day, that you do. But I believe that everything has a reason, and like even for the call tonight, that's how psychic readings work, especially tarot readings, is that it comes out in the spread in certain ways. Where it comes out and which direction the cards are going has a lot to do with the translation. And the only reason I'm translating is that it's the moment in time that I'm talking, and that's what's being presented, and everything has a reason. And this is why I have a lot of success with predictions, is because once again, everything has a reason. So you calling me tonight, obviously you were home tonight to call. So there's a reason there, but to get me on the phone and to have that certain spread and that information come through is all the timing. The moment that we're actually living in now is giving me the signs. Yeah. So that's how that works.
Yeah. And like I said, I gave you insight about where your friend's going, Lake Nona. Winter Garden is a good area.
Okay.
Windermere, Maitland, that whole area where she's going, it's really nice. It's less crowded than where I'm at. And a friend of mine, she's by Winter Garden, and she was telling me, because my friend was going to move down by Maitland. Where was it? They gave her she told me to pick for her either Maitland or Lake Nona, like where she's at. So it's just ironic when you said that.
Oh, wow.
And,
see, another coincidence.
I mean, it's just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
it's not near...
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's not near beaches, but, Clearwater's not that far from there. It could be like maybe an hour, but you have nice pools. It's beautiful. And it's not far from Disney. It's really great over there, and it's really great.
So you're saying Florida University, it's close there?
Well, no, when you're saying about your friend moving to Lake Nona, that whole area is really nice. I mean, they don't have, it's not so close to Clearwater Beach. It may be an hour from the beach, but you have nice pools, like a nice pool. A lot of the rentals, they have pools over there.
Right.
The apartment complexes, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, she says she's a block and a half away from the water, but she didn't say beach, so maybe it is the lake. But so I'm really excited to go down and live the scene.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Like Nona by the beach. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for the information, and hopefully we'll be in touch. And it would be great to catch up, especially in Florida.
Definitely. Good luck in the move and everything. Yeah, I want to hear about it also.
All right.
I'll definitely keep you posted.
Sounds good.
I'm telling you, Winter Garden, Windermere is beautiful.
Great.
She picked the best spot. She picked. Yeah, because my friend that lives in that area recommended it. So.
Yeah.
And she lives there now.
Amazing.
She recommended that,
Perfect.
Her folks live not too far from where I'm at. So she told me where she's at is she really likes it, and that's what she recommended for my friend to move down.
Yeah. Yeah, my friend is really trying to get me to move to Florida, and I'm seriously considering it, but I don't know where my life is going to be. And
what area? Where do you live?
I'm in Los Angeles, and it's very crowded.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, the streets.
Los Angeles is at night. Well, put it this way: you don't have humidity, but Los Angeles. I mean, we almost moved years ago. My father wants to move to San Diego. And I always thought, Beverly Hills, Hollywood. But if I was moving to California, if I had to, I would probably pick San Diego. Right. I heard Los Angeles is really, really crowded.
Yeah, it's crowded. The roads are horrible. And we've got, we've got people cooking on every other corner, fast food right there on the streets. It's very much like Tijuana here in Los Angeles.
What about the beaches? How is Muscle Beach and all those beaches.
To tell you the truth, I live very close, but I rarely go down, and it's because of the traffic and the congestion, and I prefer just to, have parking and yeah.
Are you by Beverly Hills? Or
no, I'm in.
What about Sherman Oaks?
No, I would never live in
over
Sherman
there?
Oaks. No, I'm in. I'm in very close to Santa Monica. So
It's funny. I have a friend in LA, and she doesn't like it either.
well, I'm just looking. Yeah, I feel like Los Angeles. I mean, in the '80s, people used to come here from all over the world and say that LA was like Disneyland for adults. It was clean, it was shiny, it was beautiful, and now
Yeah, and that's that's what I heard. It changed. Well, you would like it here, but and Vegas, forget it. That was another choice, but it kind of was nice, but it's the humidity is more here, but
right.
you have drier weather. But I would pick probably somewhere less congested. I mean, there's nice parts where I'm at. Where I'm at is nice. Some areas are more crowded. I guess everybody wants to move towards this part of Florida. Delray Beach is a nice town. Where else? Palm Beach Gardens is nice. I'm trying to think. Fort Lauderdale and Miami I like Miami, but it got the traffic is terrible.
I love Miami. Now, I already have an idea of if I was to move there, that it would be probably the city. It's hard to go from big city to, but like I said, I'm just gonna go down and snoop around and see.
You don't need a car in Miami. You don't need a car in Miami.
Exactly.
Train or whatever.
Perfect.
Like I said, if I go visit Miami, I take the train, but I wouldn't drive anywhere there. It's way too crowded unless maybe you live in like Aventura, because I don't like traffic, driving through traffic. I mean, you do it, but
no, I actually don't. I work from home. So I have to deal with traffic when I have to, but I usually try to work around it. The whole secret to driving in LA is that you want to go where you want to go before 3 or after 8 o'clock at night. That's the secret. So if you get your appointments before 3 and you're home at 3, then you're good to go. Or, once again, if you go out at night or have to take an Uber, it's a good idea to go after 8, because then it's not busy. But LA traffic is the worst.
So you're saying California doesn't look like it did in the 80s?
Oh no, totally different city. Totally different city.
Wow.
It looks like Mexico moved in. And I love the Mexican culture.
What about San Diego?
San Diego, different vibe, totally different vibe. It's just, to me, I don't think that San Diego has the beauty that most beaches have. It reminds me very much of, once again, Mexico beaches. The sand isn't the same.
Oh yeah, so you're saying it's not that great, San Diego beaches, and what else is in San Diego?
But San Diego's great.
You're saying it's not that great.
Yeah, no, but this is just my personal opinion. When I go down there, I just feel a hollowness. Like I don't know. I just feel that the air is different. The beaches are different. The people are great. San Diego is fantastic when it comes to your social life. And yes, the weather's great. But once again, you've got a gazillion freeways. And what's that?
If you're going on a vacation, here's better. But I'm saying, what part of Miami did you go when you came here?
Oh, that was so long ago. I mean, I've been in Fort Lauderdale, but I was so long ago, I can't really remember. This is why I'm...
Fort Lauderdale is not that great. It's not, believe me.
No, I remember. No, I remember as a kid, the houses were like all piled close together, and there was actually a neighbor that had a horse in a very small surrounding that was really sway backed, and I felt that it was so cruel to have a horse in such a piled up community. But I guess that was my first impression of Florida.
What is about Malibu, California? What is
Malibu, California, and what is Beverly Hills and all that way?
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, Beverly Hills, there's like 3 or 5 blocks of, extreme wealth. And Malibu, you have to drive very, very far to get to the city, and through traffic, it can take an hour to get to Malibu. But it's just, it's just a
I
great,
guess I'm in the right state.
yeah,
And Vegas, we went on vacation there years ago.
yeah.
But oh my God, it was cold during Christmas time, and you know what I'm saying. It's just kind of lost its class, Vegas.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm kind of saying about LA. But thank goodness Hollywood's coming back to Los Angeles. That's one thing that we do see a lot of these days. And so, that's good. It says that, there's a breath of life coming back to Hollywood. So at least you can see that on the streets. But yeah, it's definitely changed. And I really want to thank you for spending so much time talking about it, because I'm really excited.
Yeah, and
but
I want you to thank. I owe you a special thanks also, not just for the insight. So I know that I wouldn't pick a vacation at San Diego, because now I know, I have everything here. It's not, you know what I mean? There's one thing, nice to go to the Bahamas for the weekend, but, to go 6 hours and not have, and I'm in a, it's not the same. We made a good choice not to move there years ago.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's way too expensive these days. And like I said, I'd like to check out other scenes and other beaches. So thank you so much. And once again, I'm going to have to say goodbye and keep the show rolling. So have a great rest of the evening.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. Okay, we're going to move right on along. To area code 646. Hello. How can I help, my dear?
Hey, how are you today?
Good. Who's this?
Oh, hi, this is Ben calling from the West.
Your name again?
Lisa.
Bonnie?
It's Lisa. It's Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Okay, Lisa. How can I help tonight? Yeah.
Okay, so I have a quick question. Do you see any, I'm going to start looking for a new job after the new year.
Okay.
But where I currently work overnight at a call center.
Uh-huh.
So I would like to know, do you see any changes coming to the call,
I do. I do actually. Yeah, I'm seeing that there does seem to be a move with companies. So I didn't see that earlier when the woman wanted me to see it. And with you, I'm seeing it. And I'm not sure if this is what you want to see. If it's not a move of company, it does feel like they could be moving you to a new office, a new area. But I actually am seeing a literal move. Doing very similar in communications. I do get that when it comes to money that you are going to have victory, and I feel like there's peace of mind. So it feels like you're really good at what you do, and it could be that you get recruited from another company, but I am seeing a move, a change of desk, a move coming up for you. So I also feel like the next couple of weeks you might be a little stressed out with work, the first couple of weeks of October. But then it does feel like by the end of the October that you're going to be really seriously considering, once again, this move. But I see a positive change that does seem to bring about more prosperity.
Great. Now, hello?
Yes, I'm here, Lisa.
Do you see applying for the position, or do you see my boss coming to ask me to offer me the new position?
Well, like I said, I am getting that there's some stress going on with you right now with work. It sounds like you like the job itself. It sounds like you're having some friction with another coworker. But like I said, I really do. Yeah. I feel like the next 2 weeks that you're going to be in a better place. And so, no matter what's going on right now, it feels like it's going to launch you into better things and a better environment, better opportunity. And it does feel like there's change. I don't feel it's something that you're going to go looking for, though. Like I said, it feels like you're going to either be recruited or somebody's going to give you information, or even the way you're being, breathed down your neck on, that it could be taken notice and, put in a different area where you're going to thrive and do better for the company. And it could be all of the above. But like I said, what I'm feeling and picking up tonight is that this stress or this wanting to get out from where you are, not really wanting to leave your job, but just wanting to feel comfortable again, it'll fade and you'll be in a better headspace in a couple weeks. So I've got 2 weeks, you're going to have a different perspective. So yeah, let me know about that.
Okay, I will. And I'm glad that this took up on the friction between myself and the other coworker. Um, so I just speak to her, but when it's administrative wise, but otherwise I don't say anything.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
I'm going to leave it alone. Okay, great. Okay, I'm going to leave it. Okay, so I am on the right path.
You are completely on the right path. All right, Lisa, thanks again for the call. Good to hear from you.
Thank you. You're awesome.
Okay, bye-bye.
Let me know the outcome.
All right, we'll do. All right. So she's going to let me know the outcome, and we're going to move right along to area code 510. You're on the air.
Hi there.
Hi, who's this?
This is Yvonne.
Hi, Ron.
How you doing?
Good,
Hi.
good. What would you like me to look into?
A relationship with someone.
Okay. And what would you like to know? Mm-hmm.
Do you see us rekindling?
Well, I have to tell you.
Donna.
Hi. Oh, okay. I wasn't
ahead.
sure if you weren't going to tell me, but yeah, I have to tell you that Donna does seem to be going through some worry, sadness, and having some emotional upset right now. So it does feel like she's, even if she was the perpetrator of the break or the pause that you're taking place at this point, it does feel like she's going through a lot of different emotions as if it's a break. But yeah, I do feel, Ron, that there is inspiration with her, Donna, and I do feel that she does seem to come back after she kind of works out these negative feelings. It's not really towards you. I just get that she's kind of under a pressure cooker right now, and she's about ready to blow. So she's kind of running for the hills, so you don't see that, she's under this much kind of stress. And one of the reasons is because she does have strong feelings for you. And it seems like she's the type of person that it's very, very difficult for her to express them. And if she does, she doesn't want you to think that, she tells everybody this. So I feel like she's kind of retreating to make a new entrance when she's feeling more confident about herself. But I have to tell you, I am getting, it could be another 4 weeks before the two of you are back to communicating. So how long has it been now, Ron? Has it been a while?
It's been about probably 3 or 4 weeks.
Okay.
I know she's going through school, and she should be graduating next month.
Okay, good.
But she had a friend come into town that was very controlling over her, and since then, that's when we kind of like drifted apart.
Yeah, that's what I got too, is that she's not really happy about the drift, that you both had some very strong feelings and strong emotions. But like I said earlier in the reading, that, you kind of have to let her go through what she needs to go through and work it out of her system. Like I said, she's kind of like shaking off some old habits or negative energy. And like, it sounds like to me what you're saying, like she's under some sort of oppression. And it, even if you take a plant out of the closet and give it sunshine, it's still going to go into shock and, have to adapt to the sunlight if it hasn't had it. So that's what I feel is happening with her. She's like transforming from, being in a very dark, oppressive kind of natured environment to someone like you that's just waiting patiently to see if she will come alive again or sprout some new leaves or come back and root herself with you. And my prediction is that she will. I see good things with Donna long term.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just felt like give her space so she could
Right.
live her journey.
Right.
But I wasn't really sure if she's gonna come back soon.
Yeah, I see her coming back, and I do feel like there does seem to be a future with marriage, and I feel like it's very premature to tell you this. But honestly, I get that it's very hard for her to tell you what she wants. Like she seems to kind of dance around it in her head, and these are the actions that are causing you the discomfort and pain. Is that instead of her saying, I'm really wanting something more or deeper, she's kind of dancing around it and saying, figure me out, Ron, figure me out. If you're my soulmate, you'll figure me out. And you're just letting her figure herself out and coming to a safe place within herself where she doesn't have to play these games. And it's not literally games, it's just her kind of transitioning from, like I said, darkness to light, seeing that there's something better for her with you, but wanting it, just not knowing how to go about it. So these are awkward moments, and this is why the two of you haven't been communicating. But I feel like she's coming back in a very big way.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm glad you
That's
called
nice. I'm glad
tonight.
you see that.
Yeah, so yeah, keep me
That makes me
posted.
smile. Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I
Well, I'm
will.
sure we'll be talking again. Take care, Ron.
Okay, have a blessed day.
Thank
Good
you
night.
too. Bye-bye. Okay, we're going to move right along. And I think this is area code 239. Hello, hello.
Hi,
Hi. Who's this?
this is Lana.
Hi, Lana. How can I help?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What would you like me to look into?
I would like you to look into romance
Okay.
for me.
Okay. All right, Lana. Now, Lana, the first thing I pick up is that somebody around you at work. So are you working now, or do you do any volunteer work, anything work-wise?
No, I'm not working. I retired this year.
Oh, fantastic.
Thank
Mhm.
you. I'm active. I do things,
Okay.
and it's this person is around me a lot. That might be the person you're seeing.
Yeah. Do you do things together work-wise, like, meet up, meetings, that kind of thing?
Well, yeah, we have a few classes together.
Okay.
We spend some time together.
Perfect.
And this is somebody that I did have a relationship with. And we're not in a relationship now, but we spent a lot of time together.
Well, sometimes that's the best, kind of finding each other in a friendship. But it feels that it's going to turn romantic again. I know you said it's been a long time. I wanted to ask you, has it been since last year, long time, like a year? Because I get the number 6, like last June.
It's been a year, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's been a year.
Yeah. So yeah, I once again I keep getting the number 6, and I thought June something transpired last year that may have led to this friendship bond with the two of you. But honestly, I feel like he values you so much that friendship is good. It's not complicated. He can consistently rely that you're going to be there for him. And you, on the other hand, how are you going to meet somebody if you have your best friend who happens to be a man who you once dated around? It's going to be very hard to move on. And even if you go out for coffee with your now friend, men are not going to be able to approach you, or they're going to make the assumption. So it sounds like you still have feelings for him, but I have to tell you, I feel like there's somebody else coming in for you. I mean, like I said, I got the one around you that you had a relationship with. Is more like a work, like coworker, meaning that you work really well together. You get along well together, that kind of thing. But I feel like there's somebody else coming. I really do.
Okay.
Before the end of the year. I think that you'll call me back. Uh-huh. Yes.
Okay, toward the end of the year, you're saying?
Yeah, that's what
Toward the
I
end of the
feel.
year?
Yeah, you're going to be happy,
Mhm.
Lana. And, I feel like this friendship is
Good.
helping you, even though right now, it's hard to see past him because he's like dominating your attention because you're wondering if he's ever going to come around again. And whether he does or doesn't, it still seems like you're going to have another opportunity to find love.
Okay, well, that sounds good to me.
Yeah,
because
that's what I get.
definitely, do want that
Exactly.
in my life, and I'm not so sure that he wants to be in a relationship, with anybody. I know he cares for me, but I don't know if that's what he wants. I don't know if he wants the same thing.
Honestly, he's not going to know it until you give him a run for his money. Meaning that you don't even have to tell him you meet this new man, you get those loving, wonderful feelings, you feel good about yourself. You're going to get every guy in town wanting to feel good about themselves, to be around you that feels good about yourself because you met somebody that's inspiring. And I felt like this one did do that, especially in the beginning. But once you're involved and it turns friendship, it's a good idea to just look at it as friendship, because even though the dynamics of your relationship could change, and I do predict that they will, you have to be the one to change them, how he relates to you. And, if you have a date and he's hanging out for coffee, you have a schedule, you keep, it's a good idea. I mean, he's going to take notice. You don't have to tell him.
No, that wouldn't happen. I mean, we can, I can direct things. We don't live really close by.
Okay,
So
good.
It works out.
Good.
But no, I do take it as just friendship.
Good. That's
at this
good.
point, because that's all there is. I mean, he's not asking me on a date.
No, that's good.
So
no, that's very good. Well, I have to tell you, in some readings, I get what I get. And, tonight's reading for you, I feel like there's, love coming through, but he's good for now. It's good to maintain, friendships with people you've had memories with. I mean, that's very healthy. But yeah, when it comes to reigniting, he'll probably resurface and want to reignite right when you're in the height of happiness with a new lover, is what I'm saying.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I definitely do want somebody in my life, and that's what I want. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, it seems like you're gonna find it.
Hear that.
Yeah. All right, Lana. Thanks so much for the call tonight. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. We're going to move right along. We're going to go to another area code, 347. You're on the air. Hello. 347. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm going to put you back on hold, and we'll see if I can come back to you in a minute. My switchboard's kind of acting haywire. All right, let's move right along. Hello. 613, you're on the air.
Oh, hi. My name is Donna.
Hi, Donna. So, how can I help tonight? Yeah.
Regarding a man named Chris, just wondering when you see him, and spending time together, being intimate again, being lovers again. I don't know if you have any timing with him.
Yeah, I got the number 10, so definitely this month of October, and I also got the number 2. So I know we only have 2 days until October, but I feel like October 2nd, so it could be, this coming week, if not next week for sure. And it does feel like there's more consistency with the time that you spend together, meaning that even though he pulls back and, he tries to regain his confidence again, it says that the reason is, and this seems to be the theme of tonight's show, is because he's trying to gain strength again and re-enter without you seeing him, worried or, held back because of some past triggers. But I do get very strongly that he's very much attracted to you, and that it does appear that this is going to be consistent. So my prediction is probably the the 2nd of October. So this week it seems like he's going to come around. It seems like it's hard to guess, but another 2 weeks, it seems like he's going to come around. And then I feel like there's more consistency, like more communication throughout the week. And it does feel like it could be every 2 to 3 weeks, with the lovemaking, but at least the communication is more like 2 to 3 days, or I mean, two to three times a day, or two to 3 times a week, but more consistency and more predictability with him is what I keep getting up. So you only have a matter of days to see, the communication being more consistent, where you're feeling like it's turning into something, because that's what I get, that you're wondering, is this just going to be, friends with benefits, or does he want to date me, or is this going to be dating, or is this going to go somewhere? But yeah, I think you addressed him as a relationship. I feel like it's going to continue. I feel like the only reason he's pulling back is because he's feeling a bit insecure, and he just doesn't want you to see that or feel that or sense it, because it's really not you, it's his own issues.
Oh, okay. And do you see it like it going through like next year? Like us spending time
Oh yeah. No, I feel like it's going to be pretty consistent. Like I said, every 2 to 3 weeks with making love, but the phone calls, at least the communication through the week, and sometimes even, in a day, does feel like it's going to continue, and both of you are, like I said, some shows have a running theme. And it does feel like he wants to find a good friendship with you, because he does have so many overpowering emotions. This is why he pulls back. He doesn't want you to know how much influence you have over him and his feelings. So I feel like you sense it and you know it, and this is why you're inquiring about this. But I feel like he hasn't shown you that, and that seems to be coming up this month of October also. So I don't feel like you have much longer to see for yourself. And yeah, we all do slip back into our old patterns or our own old thinking, but it does feel like you're going to make a milestone this month with each other.
So we're going to sorry?
You're going to cross a milestone. You're going to make a milestone. You're going to have some significant memories to be able to, always just talk about, like, oh, well, we made it through that argument. I'm sure we'll make it through this, that kind of thing. Or, or talk about, more communication and how it's important, and, to both of you. So it seems like you're going to probably cover all of the above.
Does he want me now?
I didn't hear the question. I would really like to continue, but I have to say goodbye because we only have a few more minutes, and I really want to just get to one last call. So once again, I'm here on Sunday. Okay, thank you. All right, bye, Donna. Okay, we're going to go real quickly. Okay, one question.
Seconds.
You have a quick question for me?
Sophie,
Yeah.
yeah, I have messages through spirit, but he's alive. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
What do you see about a friendship? What are you trying to say to me?
Honestly, yeah, it just feels like you're evolving. You're more connected with your third eye. It does feel like it's for protection. I am glad that you called tonight, but like I said, I'm going to have to say goodbye. I just wanted to tell you that everything happens for a reason, and that this entity or spiritual experience is phenomenal, and it's going to grow and continue and change your life. So it might be your complete focus now, but it will even out and be part of your life in the future. So thank you so much for the call tonight.
All right, thank you.
Uh-huh. So once again, there's our show. I'm here on Fridays between 7 and 8 Pacific Standard Time. I want to thank everybody for calling in. I know we did a lot of talking about other states, but we kind of need that right now, especially in the media with the rival states. And, we got to learn to trade. We got to learn to have friendship. We got to learn that prosperity.
10 seconds.
is really from the heart first. So thank you so much for calling in. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next week. If not, I'll see you on Friday and Sunday. So until then, have a great weekend. Bye.